Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to discuss the most interesting topic, which is the types of royalties and who will pay you those royalties. So if you are releasing music digitally, you are owed approximately 6 or 7 types of royalties that your music earns. If you already know the types of royalties and how to claim them, I think you still wanna stick throughout the video because there might be new something for everyone. So now let's see if you are claiming all of them or not. So there are 6 types of royalties normally, but if you are an independent artist and you are not releasing your music via label, you are owed 7 types of royalties. So first of all, I'll tell you the names of different types of royalties and how the money is being earned in each type of royalty, what organization or what society in the world is supposed to pay you those royalties, and how you can claim the royalties from that society. Okay, so let's get started. First, the streaming royalties. As the name suggests, it's the most basic one, and I guess everyone might know by the name. Streaming royalties are the royalties that you make when your music is streamed on online major platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, etc, etc, etc. So when you earn money via streams on these music platforms, that money is called streaming royalties. Second one is digital performance royalties. Digital performance royalties is similar to streaming royalties, but it's in a different category. So let's go about it this way. Spotify is an on-demand streaming platform. So you can choose what song you want to listen, right? If you want to listen to a particular song, you can go and click that song and listen to that song. But there are a lot of other platforms which are non-interactive platforms. Like, you cannot listen to songs on demand. It's just like listening to a radio. It's like iHeartRadio, Pandora, SiriusXM, and etc, etc. A lot of other platforms are also there. So these are non-interactive platforms, and the money you earn through them is known as digital performance royalties. The third one is public performance royalties. Public performance royalties, by public performance royalty, I mean if your song is being played at a wedding, in a particular location, in a banquet or any plaza or something, you are earning money if your song is being played there. It is true. Yes, it's true. So if your song is being played at a major DJ festival, in the clubs, in the weddings, in malls, in shopping outlets, showrooms, or anywhere, you are owed money for every time your music is being played in a public area. So let's suppose a DJ is playing a song in a festival or in a concert or something like that. Whenever that song is played, you are owed money because those guys are making money out of your song. So the royalties that you collect or that you earn from public performances is known as public performance royalties. So the fourth one is neighboring rights or neighboring royalties. See, these are the most complex type of royalties, and no one is sure if they are claiming all the money that they are making. So the neighboring rights, as the name suggests, is actually a public performance royalty, but it is not earned from your country. For example, I live in India, right? So if my song is being played in a concert or in a mall or in a shopping complex in India, I am owed royalty, and that is a public performance royalty. But if the same public performance royalty is being earned in another country, like in any neighboring country, let's suppose in China or in Pakistan or any other country than India, that is called neighboring rights. Also, if your song is played on radio, you are owed a public performance royalty. And if it is being played in the radio of a different country, then you are owed a neighboring rights royalty. But there's one thing, United States of America does not collect neighboring rights royalties, even for their country or the artist of their country, or if the song is being played of any other country in their country, they do not collect, neither distribute neighboring rights royalties. And there's a reason for that, because in the earlier days, in 1900s, maybe in 70s or 80s, if I'm not wrong, radio plays were one of the major source of promoting a song, to buy the CDs, vinyls, cassettes, or the hard copy distribution of that particular song. So they wanted radio stations to play that song, and they do not wanted to, force radio channels to play their song and also give them a royalty for that. So they did not collected or paid neighboring rights royalties then or now. Now let's come down to the fifth type of royalty, which is mechanical royalties. So earlier in the days when the songs used to be sold in hard copies, like CDs, cassettes, like they are also sold now, but the digital streaming has changed the game all over the planet. So the frequency of digital streaming is way more than physical distribution of music right now. But earlier digital distribution was not there, so the songs were only sold via CD, cassettes, VCRs, vinyls, in those types of forms. So whenever a hard copy was sold, the artist was owed a mechanical royalty. But now if I am releasing a song online via digital distribution and someone is streaming my music, that one stream is compared to one hard copy sell. So obviously the rate is not same, like they will be paying me a lot less for a digital stream than a hard copy sale, but still I am owed a royalty. So a percentage of that is called mechanical royalty. Now the sixth type of royalty, it's not exactly a royalty, it's kind of a payment or a fees. It is called sync licensing fees. See, if you have a song, you have released it and it's available on all the platforms and it's going pretty well, but if that song is placed in an ad, in a TV ad commercial or any commercial company's ad, any corporate placement, or even in a movie or a web series, so the directors of those particular films or ads sign a contract with you and pay you an upfront fee for using your song in their production, and that is called a sync licensing fee. So it's not a royalty, you cannot earn a sync licensing fee from any streaming or such any kind of thing like that. Now see, it's complicated. When your song is being played on a TV ad commercial, you got sync licensing fees, but your song is still being played on TV, which gives you public performance royalty, which we talked about earlier. So in one thing you are earning two different types of royalties. Great. So the last type of royalty is for those who are not releasing music under any label, who are releasing by themselves. And like I'm Sir Gama, I release my songs under the label name of Sir Gama. So Sir Gama is also my label name, so I'm owed a different type of royalty, which is called as publishing royalty. So that's it for the details of what are the royalties, what are the names of royalties, and how you earn those royalties. Now let's head on to the section where I'll tell you what society or what organization in the world will pay you these different types of royalties. Okay, so the first type of royalty, which is streaming royalty. You distribute your song via distributor, and the money that your distributor shows in their wallet or in their statistics is the money that you are earning from streaming, right? So streaming royalties is paid you directly by your distributor. You do not have to register or do anything extra for your streaming royalties. So the second royalty is digital performance royalties. For digital performance royalties, you have to register to a different type of organization named soundexchange.com. SoundExchange is a US based non-profit organization from different types of non-interactive platforms, as I told earlier, like iHeartRadio, SiriusXM, Pandora, etc, etc. And there's no other society or organization in the world who collects money from them except SoundExchange. So registering to SoundExchange is free of cost. They do not take any money for that, but you just have to register. There are some formalities. I'll put up a video in future how to register your songs and how to register your account in SoundExchange. But if you want to do that right now, the link is in description, and it is free of cost. So it's great, I guess. Like, you do not need to pay any money. You just register and they collect your money for your songs. If you haven't registered any of your song via SoundExchange, and if you have been releasing music since a long time, there is a lot of possibility that you have made a lot of money out of it. So do not wait and head on to SoundExchange and register there right now. They can go up to 3 years back and collect all your money for past 3 years, but not before than that. So let's go. And they also keep somewhat, I guess, 4 to 5% of administration fees out of your income. Like whatever their administration fees is, they just keep that. They do not take any money for lifetime. It's free for life. Just go on and register. So the third type of royalty was public performance royalties. Public performance royalties are collected by PROs. PRO is a performance right organization, which is different for every country in the world. So for India, it is IPRS, Indian Performance Right Organization. And if you wanna register in IPRS, which I guess you should, because whenever your music is streamed, see, let me tell you. So whenever your music is streamed on any platform, the money you earn is distributed in 3 different platforms. So the one chunk from that money is given to you by your distributor, which is a streaming royalty. The other chunk of music is sent to a PRO, which is IPRS for us in India. Because if your song is being listened somewhere, it is also being publicly performed, right? So they give a chunk of that in IPRS, and IPRS distributes royalties to lyricists, composers, like the writers and composers. Lyricists and writers are one and the same thing, and the composers. So if you compose your song yourself, if you write your song yourself, or if you do even one of these things yourself, you should go and register in IPRS. For India, they take 1200 one-time fee for an artist and 2200 one-time fee for a label or a publisher. So if you are an artist and not a publisher, just go on ahead and register in IPRS. And if you also release your songs yourself without any label, you should also register as a publisher. In a bit, I'll tell you why. I said, Spotify or major platforms distribute the royalties in 3 sections. So the third one is the publisher. If you do not have any label, and if you are not even registered as a publisher in IPRS, you are missing out on royalties. Even if you have 1000 plays on Spotify, you have some money that you are being owed and you are not collecting or claiming it. You are making money, but you are not claiming it. So it's a one-time fee. I think you should do that. You should pay that one-time fee if you are really serious about your music career, right? So the third one was public performance, which we just discussed right now. And the fourth one is, so mechanical royalties are only collected by an organization called HFA, Harry Fox Agencies, which are based in US, but you do not need to register there to claim your mechanical royalties. And I'll tell you this when I'll tell you about the 7th publisher royalty. You'll get to know why you do not need to register in HFA to collect your mechanical royalties. So stay tuned. Okay, so the 6th type of royalty. 6th type of royalty was sync licensing fees. So as I told you, it's not a royalty, but you are earning public performance royalty if your song gets placed in a web series or a movie or a ad or anything like that. So if you want to earn those public performance royalties, you need to register to your PROs, which is IPRS for India. If you are in US, BMI and ASCAP, there are 2 options. And if you are in, if you are in UK, it's PPL. Like, just Google it and you will know what the PRO of your country is. Great. So the 7th type of royalty is publisher royalty. Let's do one thing. I'll show you a chart right now on the screen, which will tell you exactly how the money flows, how it is earned, and from where to where it goes and how to collect it. So in the chart, as you can see, the money is earned via digital service provider, which is a streaming platform, which distributes it to 3 different sections. One is a distributor, whichever it is in your case, TuneCore, DistroKid, RootNote, Ditto, CD Baby, whatever. And the second one is given to a PRO, which I said was IPRS in India, or BMI ASCAP in US, PPL in UK, whatever. And the third part is given to mechanical rights organization, which is HFA, MRI, or different types of mechanical royalty collection organizations. Great. So from here to the distributor, it gives the master recording royalties, which is streaming royalties, and it is directly paid to the right holder, which is you in this case. And the performance royalties are given by the performance rights organization, and they cut it in 2 different parts. So one is a writer's share, one is a publisher share. So whatever performance right organization royalties you are collecting, the public performance royalties you are collecting, it is distributed in 2 different sections, writers and publishers. Writers means the composers and authors. Authors means lyricists. Composers and authors are the writers, and publishers are the label who are releasing, which in indie music industry case, you are your own label. So you are owed publisher royalties and writer royalties if you compose and write your own songs. So the writer's share is directly given to the right holders, which are composers or lyricists in this case, and the publisher share is given to the publishing company. Publishing company means the label, in your case, which is you. And the mechanical rights royalties is given to a publishing company, or a publishing administrator, right? So what is a publishing administrator? To collect your publishing royalties and mechanical royalties, you need a publisher or a publishing administrator. If you are starting out, I do not suggest you to set up your own publishing company and collect royalties for yourself. Instead, I would suggest you to go to a publishing administrator, which is Songtrust. And a lot of other companies are also there, but I personally love Songtrust and I use it to collect my publishing royalties for all of my songs. So if your music is getting streams, if it is being played anywhere, you are owed a lot of publishing royalties, trust me. And the first check that you will get after registering your songs in Songtrust will be 9 months later. The first check comes after 9 months, but it will be worth it, trust me. Okay, so let's discuss about the Songtrust. They take one-time setup fee, which is $100, but if you will register to that with the link which I give in the description, you'll get $10 off from that description link, and which will be $90 for you. They collect your publishing royalties from throughout the world. So what they do is they register your song in every performance right organization around the world. Not every, like they have a whole catalog. They cover approximately 170 countries or territories. So you can see on their website and go and have a look what all territories do they cover. They'll collect money if your song is earning in any of that country. So that covers like 99% of the area of the world. If you are making money in any of that country, you are collecting that money via Songtrust. So they keep around 10 or 15, around I guess 10% commission for their maintenance or annual charges from whatever you earn, and they take one-time account setup fee. After that, registering your songs is free for lifetime. So these are the 7 types of royalties that you are owed, and I just stated the companies that will pay you those royalties. So that's it for today. If you are new here, press that subscribe button and the bell icon and get all the updates about all the videos that I upload. And today we learned how many types of royalties you earn from music and which society will pay you what type of royalty. That's it for today. See you in the next video next Friday. Stay tuned and let me know if there's something new that you learned in this video in the comments, or if there are any suggestions you want me to make videos on and make this YouTube video series better for you. If you like the details that I gave about music streaming royalties, the societies, the organizations in this video, press that like button. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to listen to my original music that I release, the links are in the description. And we'll see you in the next video of all about music business for independent artists. See you. Bye bye. Peace out.